Hey guys, Nina here, and I'm here to read chapter 20 of Ben fan fiction. And sorry if you hear my dogs in the background. I am too lazy to let them out, so I'm just gonna let them bark for now. If it's troubling, then in the next video, I swear they will not be there. So yeah, let's begin with chapter 20, and there is no chapter 19. So yeah, just saying. Chapter 20, The Creepypasta Meeting. I woke up and walked downstairs and saw that everyone was sitting down eating. I wasn't very hungry, but ate anyway. Are we ready for the meeting, Violet? I heard Cinnamon say. I looked over at him, smiled slightly. Well, yes and no. I don't have anything to wear, I said. He looked over at Sally, who was talking to her dear Teddy, and said, Sally, do you have anything Violet can wear for the meeting later on tonight? Sally looked at him, smiled. Yes, I'll take her up right now, she said, looking excited. I laughed and looked around. I didn't see Ben anywhere. I shrugged it off. He was probably still sleeping. Come on, Violet, Sally said, grabbing my hand, smiling. Okay, I'm coming, I said, laughing, and we walked back to her room. She walked up to her closet and opened it. I was blinded by all her glittery clothes. Sally, do you have anything, less glittery? I said, covering my eyes. She nodded and said, yeah, I have just the thing, she said, clapping her hands happily before disappearing into the back of the closet. My eyes widened as she pulled out a black skin-tight dress that looked like she would only reach 2 inches above my butt, and black leather boots that went up to my knees. Wow, I said. That's all I could really say. I was speechless. She giggled and handed it over to me. Oh wait, I've almost forgot, she screamed and ran back into the closet, pulling out a black thing that looked like the thing girls would wear around their legs. What's that? I said, fake smiling. It holds your weapons, she said, smiling, handing it to me. I had to admit, the outfit was pretty cool. I could picture myself looking really good in it. Do you like it? She said sweetly. I looked over at her and gave her a big hug. I love it, I smiled. She hugged me back, giggling. I know you would. I let go and smiled. Well, I'm going to go hang this up for later tonight, okay? Thanks, Sally, I said, walking out the door. You're welcome. I walked past Ben's room and opened it slightly. Oh God, what the fuck? I held my nose. It smelled like weed. Ben, what the fuck are you doing? I yelled. I looked over at the bathroom door and it was closed. Are you fucking serious? I said loudly. I opened the door to find Ben smoking a blunt and weed somewhere. Somewhere he looked seriously high. I felt sick, sad, angry, and pissed, all at the same time. My eyes teared up, and I yelled at him, taking the blunt out of his mouth. What the fuck? What the fuck are you fucking doing? When were you going to tell me you did drugs? He winked and reached out, trying to take the blunt out of my hand. Hey, give that back. That's mine. I frowned and threw it at his face, almost crying. You have 2 choices, either me or weed, I said seriously. He laughed uncontrollably and offered me the bong. Here, It'll make you feel good, he said, smiling like an idiot. I lowered my head and started crying as blood replaced my tears. That's okay, I said, looking back up at him calmly, and walked out, slamming the door. If he would be like that, then that was fine. I have better things to worry about. 9 hours later. Hey, Violet, are you ready? Jeff said, knocking on the door. I looked at myself one more time in the mirror. I smiled, grabbing my knife, putting it into the black thing Sally gave me. Ready? I opened the door. Damn, Jeff said, wide-eyed. I blushed and laughed, punching his arm. Thanks. We both walked downstairs to find everyone at the door. I was looking over at Ben, who looked like he hadn't been high at all, and made a face. He started walking up to me, but I walked away, heading out the door. Well, someone's excited, Cinnamon said, laughing. I smiled lightly. Yeah, I said. I heard whispers coming from behind me. They were probably looking at my ass. Cinnamon opened the door, and we all jumped in. Opened a portal, and we all jumped in. I felt dizzy and like I was about to throw up. By the time I knew it, we were in front of this huge mansion. It was even bigger than Cinnamon's mansion. Let's go, Jeff said, holding out a hand. I smiled and nodded, taking it. I felt eyes burning in my back of my head. Ben, I thought to myself, but I just ignored it. As I walked in, I felt my stomach do flips when I saw a creepypasta I've never ever seen or heard of before. Stuffy nose. I saw a group that looked like Pokemon characters, but all bloody and talking with this boy who kind of looked like Ash from Pokemon, but with no arms or legs. A tall, faceless man that resembled Cinnamon, but more colorful and joyous. I saw more guys like that. That had looked like Cinnamon. The hell? I thought to myself. I can't speak. Jeff walked me over to meet everyone. Hi, you're really pretty. My name is Lost Silver, the boy said, smiling sweetly toward me. I smiled sweetly and laughed. Thank you, Silver. I'm Violet. He looked at me, blushing a little. Aw, I thought to myself. Lost Silver, why are you getting all red for? Somebody said from behind him. He looked like Sonic, but with eyes like Ben, all black and bloody. I waved at him and he winked. Ben took my hand, looking annoyed, and walked me over to some guys named, sorry if I get these names wrong, Trenderman, Ofterman, Slipperman, and Enderman. There are Cinnamon's brothers, Jeff said, motioning me in front of him. Slipperman? I can't ever pronounce his name. Slipperman? Hello, well, aren't you cute as a button? Trenderman. Hello, I'm Trenderman, and may I say, I love your outfit. Ofterman. Hello, beautiful, kiss his hand. You are stunning. We should hang out sometime. Aw, Smexy. Enderman. Hello, I'm Enderman. Like your hair. I said hello back and thanked them for their compliments, and Jeff took my hand and led me outside. I looked over at him as he sat down on the chair. What are we doing here? Shouldn't we be inside? I asked, confused. He looked over at me inside. Something wrong? You and Ben aren't talking. What's going on? He asked, worried. I looked down, trying to hold back my tears. I found him doing drugs this morning. I said I gave him two choices, either me or the drugs, and he chose, not me. Jeff frowned and looked annoyed, angry. That's really fucked up. And you didn't know he was a druggie? My eyes widened. No? How come you didn't tell me? I said, shouting at him. Lower your voice. And, I forgot. I'm sorry, Violet, he said, looking down. I smiled a bit. It's okay, I guess. It's not your fault. I wanted to talk to Ben, but I was still pretty hurt. Fuck it. I walked inside and found Ben sitting on the couch. He looks so sad, Ben, I said, looking at him. He looked over at me, tears in his eyes. Violet! That's chapter 20. So I will be reading chapter 1 because I hate it when people end it right there. So I will be uploading chapter 21 right after this one, as you probably can see. So bye-bye, guys.